All of you, good afternoon. Ravan sir,
Yes, sir.
you can continue, sir.
Yeah, sure. A warm afternoon to one and all for the fifth and final day of the FDP on Generative AI and Large Language Models for Teaching, Research and Industry, conducted by Department of CSM from Maytham College in collaboration with AMIW Association. Myself, Revant, Assistant Professor from the CSM Department, ITM. It's my great privilege to invite the Day 5 Session 1 speaker, Mr. Mohit Tiwari, for this FDP. Here is a quick bio regarding the speaker. Mohit Tiwari, a highly accomplished professional with over 2 decades of experience, holds a BTech in Computer Science and an MBA in Operations and Research. His career spans a diverse range of functional areas, showcasing expertise in software development, networking, systems, and database administration, as well as IT infrastructure management as well. Additionally, Mohit has made significant contributions to the field of education through his role as an assistant professor in the Computer Science and Engineering Department at Bharati Vidyapith College of Engineering. As a dedicated researcher, Mohit possesses a deep understanding of emerging trends and developments in the IT industry. His commitment to open source technologies and a passion for staying at the forefront of technological advancements make him a valuable asset in both academic and professional spheres. And once again, I'm welcoming Mohit sir for this event. Now I'm handing over to the keynote speaker for the session. Mohit sir, now the dice is for you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Mohit, sir.
Yes, sir. So am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir, it's loud and
Uh,
clear.
uh, so first of all, before we begin, good evening, everyone. Uh, Before we begin, I would like to sincerely thank all the organizers for giving me this opportunity to be part of this wonderful faculty development program on generative AI. And on this occasion, it's a pleasure to interact with all the faculty members and researchers on a topic that is my personal favorite, and it's a timely topic as well and extremely relevant in today's times. So, generative AI and LLMs are no longer experimental technologies or no longer unknown boundaries or unknown territories. They are already influencing how we teach, assess, write, research, and make decisions. That is why today's discussion is not about how powerful AI is, but about how it should be used ethically, legally, and responsibly. So this session is meant to be reflective and practical. As educators, what we accept, encourage, or ignore today will directly shape how the next generation uses AI tomorrow. So, with that context, let us begin with permission for everyone. Just give me one moment to share my slide. Sorry for these technical issues. Just give me 2 minutes and we will do this. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, thank you so much. Sorry for this delay. So I'm just putting it on the full screen. Yeah. So today we'll be talking about ethical, legal, and responsible use of generative AI and LLMs. My name is Mohit Tiwari, and I am an assistant professor at Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering, New Delhi, in the computer science department. So we will be discussing about uh, the ethical, legal, and responsible usage of generative AI and LLMs. So first of all, once again, a very warm welcome to this FDP, a heartfelt welcome to all the esteemed participants here, faculty, researchers, industry professionals, and other uh, researchers as well. So this session, as I already discussed, that it is a crucial and a very relevant topic because we will be exploring the profound impact of generative AI and large language models, also known as LLMs, uh, and a balance between their immense potential with our collective responsibility in this AI revolution. So we'll be talking about conversational AI. We'll be talking about creative and problem solving systems, super smart assistants, uh, how we will know with great powers come with great responsibilities, especially in AI, exploring how to use AI tools properly, ethically, and legally and wisely with established rules and guidelines, learning few simple strategies for safe, legal, and beneficial AI integration, and balancing the potential of LLMs and generative AI with awareness of the risk and challenges uh, with both. So, with these words, with this context, let's begin on to our session. So this is the agenda that we I will be trying to cover here in this session. We will first see what the basics of AI are, why everyone is talking about it, what is generative AI, and why is it getting so popular these days? What are the ethical considerations? What are the legal frameworks? The privacy and the security considered and is a very big topic in this, especially in this age of AI. The responsible practices which we should use, the practical tips for AI usage, and the future implications where we are headed and how to prepare for our AI usage in the future. So, what is generative AI? So, generative AI is a part of AI which creates a content instead of just analyzing the given data it and giving a static data, it creates its content on its own, and through text, through images, through music, like code and etc. and etc. So it learns the patterns and structures from various millions of data sets, then generates novel outputs that reflect those learned characteristics. uh, AI is a game changer, no doubt in this, and it's revolutionizing our creativity, the automation, the problem solving, opening up so many possibilities which we were not even aware of in various fields. So, now what exactly is generative AI? So, generative AI is a powerful form of AI, artificial intelligence, which is not just processing the information, it creating the content, entirely a new content from that information. It gives a very creative output, new original answers, new original content, going beyond just analyzing or just categorizing the data into various formats. It uses a lot of knowledge and uses of a lot of learned data, legacy data, modern data, historical data, and then uh, uses some algorithms and some logics to make creative processes, and in the end it uses a lot of advanced AI techniques to perform these kinds of complex and generative tasks. So it acts like an assistant capable of producing diverse form of content like writing, like visuals, like audio, like code. If you can see the diagram here, uh, just see the comparison between the traditional software and generative AI. Traditional software were just giving the outputs and pre-programmed rules. Now here generative AI is creating a novel, unique content, and it's taking the inputs. Yes, that's true, but it's combining the input like ingredients and making us lots of unique and wonderful content. And now the next topic is LLMs. So LLMs is what are LLMs? So LLMs are large language models, uh, just like a child which is learning to speak. By listening and understanding to the context, LLM behaves in the same manner. It creates new, original, unique answers based on learned patterns. And how do they learn? They are trained on enormous amounts of internet text, like books, like articles, like websites, etc. So they learn from here how words are fitting into the language patterns, how what is the context of the language, what could be the natural responses of humans uh, through these languages, and then predicts the most likely and helpful response to these questions. So, and here a factor which is the large factor. So it contains billions of parameters. You might have seen a word B in many large language models. If you have seen a large language models, they contain a word B. So B stands for billions. So these are the billions of parameters. The parameters are but nothing but the decision points or the decision values from which the LLMs they learn. Like for example, GPT-4 has hundreds of billions of these parameters, and then they act like billions of tiny experts to create human-like responses in LLMs. A few AI tools we are already using. We might like Chat GPT. I have taken this report from OpenAI usage report uh, 2025 and exploding topics. Uh, so ChatGPT is like next Google. It's available 24/7. Assist with writing, assist with coding, assist with answering the questions. It was the fastest tech, which reached 1 million users in just 5 days. And according to OpenAI 2025 report, over 800 million people now use ChatGPT globally, and 2.5 plus billion prompts are sent every day to ChatGPT. And so you can see how huge this is becoming. Google Bard, Gemini, and the latest conversational AI from Google is Gemini, which is integrated with Google's already established search capabilities. It can access the current information, gives up-to-date responses, the real-time information is given and presented to you. Image generators, they are now the new trends in AI, which people are making and generating so many images, so much images are being made. Tools like DAL-E, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, even ChatGPT has introduced a lot of image generators as well, which are transforming our ideas, our inputs into stunning visuals. Uh, Another concept is coding assistants, and another one is agentic AI. Few days uh, uh, before, I had a beautiful session on agentic AI. So, in the same way, assistants also work in the same way, which aids the programmers and the coders to write the code, suggest the bugs, suggest errors, and then suggest the fixes for that as well. And obviously, it's increasing the efficiency of the coding and the coders as well. Like you can take an example of co-pilots, like GitHub co-pilots or Microsoft Copilot. So these are the uh, AI assistants which are always helping us whenever we are trying to write a code or uh, a block of code. So these are the common AI tools we are already using. Now, how AI is changing our world? Education, I am an educator, so education, it's become a totally revolutionized space where AI has introduced a concept of personalized learning, where AI tutoring system shows 30% improvement in student outcomes through personalized programs. Teachers like us can create custom lesson plans. Content can be generated in multiple languages, no barrier of any particular languages. 24/7 help is available. The guides, the study guides are now personalized according to the students' capabilities. Accessibility tools for students with disabilities are also available, and India is like using AI for personalized learning in 10,000 plus rural schools. Another booming field is healthcare, where it is assisting the doctors, analyzing the medical images, predicting the patient outcomes, new drug discoveries, patient monitoring systems, and the list goes on and on. But yes, bias is always there, but that is for maybe another day or maybe another time. Uh, so another big sectors is business, where it's enhancing the customer service with AI, uh, the the market analysis and insights. It automates the content creation. Uh, it's increasing its overall productivity in the business. Company using AI report 20 to 30% productive gains in specific tasks. ChatGPT users at work save average of 40% time on writing tasks. That is based on OpenAI 2025. So now let's take an example of India. So if we take one example, if you can see the numbers, uh, the AI market size is now 17 billion. So projected to reach USD 17 billion by 2027. By next year, we will be touching almost this figure. So you can see how huge it is. Now, 30% job may be affected by AI, lower than global 40% due to agriculture economy. 1 million portal users. The Indian AI portal serves as a central resource for AI strategy. Uh, the market growth and sectoral adoption is observed across the education, healthcare, and with Indian organizations are showing notable growth, the huge growth in AI adoption, as NASSCOM in the AI Adoption Index 2.0 said that this adoption is now so rapid, and it is observed. The main primary fields or the main primary sectors here are education, healthcare, and the government sectors, where the healthcare and education are the leading sectors, with growing use also seen in agriculture, logistics, and finance. So you can see it's everywhere. So AI is now everywhere. Uh, Now, what the government is doing about it? So, government has taken some wonderful initiatives, like Niti Aayog is leading AI strategy development for the nation. Multiple state governments are launching AI policies, like Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra are the prime examples. There is a strong focus on ethical AI deployment in public services. Uh, and the Indian AI portal was launched as a central resource for all AI related information and initiatives. There are challenges. I have taken the citations from various reports like Money Control 2024, NASCOM 2024, Carnegie Mellon India 2024, Indian AI Portal, and CoinGeek. So these are the citations I've taken and I have collected and consolidated these reports. So India is facing some challenges like digital divide between the urban and rural areas. Another bias which is in the AI. So this need for inclusive AI, considering the diverse languages and cultures and data privacy concerns. Despite these, India is taking a flexible, advisory-based approach rather than rigid regulations, emphasizing innovation while addressing the ethical concerns. So this is keeping India with the potential to uh, jump forward in AI adoption, much like it did it with the mobile technology. So once mobiles were like they were a dream for everyone to have a hands-on this. Now today, mobile is just like an integral part of everyone's lives. So in the same way, AI is also you know uh, spreading in every sector, and I'm sure India will be one of the largest, the trending country in this AI revolution. Now, the power of potential and the potential of AI are remarkable, no doubts about this. So, these systems can perform the tasks that once were ris- impossible for the machines to do. It can create creative content, as previously discussed. It can do a complex data analysis. It can translate between to and fro between languages. It can create visual arts, software development, information summarization, where it can condense and summarize lengthy documents into clear, concise summaries, which can save a lot of valuable time. Now, here I would like to emphasize that AI is a tool, not a replacement for human creativity or human uh, intelligence. This AI is a very sophisticated tool, but not a substitute for human judgment. So I will again emphasize on this that it's not a replacement or a substitute for human creativity or human intelligence or human judgment. It can process the information but doesn't truly understand the creations. Uh, AI cannot, and I will say in bold that it cannot replicate human creativity, empathy, critical thinking, ethical reasoning, intelligence, creativity, and so on. It can amplify the capabilities of human. Yes, it's a very powerful amplifier. It is making us faster, it is making us more efficient, but humans are guiding decision making, ensuring the accuracy and ethical use of AI. So here we get and understand a very important and a very good lesson that it cannot replace the humans. In fact, I'm sitting in our own AI lab where I'm seeing that AI is such a powerful and a and a very beautiful tool, but humans are always guiding and giving the inputs and controlling it. So with these are the few numbers that I can show to you. I have taken it from various sites like Carnegie, KPMG, Kiteworks, IEA, and so on. Uh, let's see few numbers. 1 million ChatGPT users, fastest tech adoption ever, 800 million plus daily prompts, 25% of the US workers are using AI. Postgrad, 45% of the postgrads they use AI. Uh, the bias risk is also very high. The environmental cost is high as well. Data breaches is on a very high, like 1.7 billion received data breach notifications in 2024, 4.9 million US dollar is the average piece cost. 2.9 is the largest breach that was ever recorded. Uh, and in terms of India, the AI market is $17 billion by 2027. But there are few incidents, a very high deepfake increase of 245% in 2023-24, 30% jobs potentially affected versus 40% globally. And first state, Tamil Nadu was the first state to have a state level ethical AI policy as well. So these are few snapshot and the key findings through AI. Uh, Now, moving on to the next part of this is the ethical considerations in AI usage. Now, as AI is becoming more and more powerful and getting integrated into our daily lives, it's crucial to address the ethical dilemmas and societal impacts. Uh, Responsible AI development requires careful consideration of the harms and the proactive measures to ensure these technologies they should benefit the humanity. Bias and fairness, it should treat all the individuals equitably, avoiding the discrimination based on inherent biases in training data. Data privacy, the sensitive personal data used by AI, it should be protected so that a responsible use and unauthorized access prevention should be there. Transparency and accountability of how AI is making the decisions and assigning responsibilities for errors or harms. The societal impact, where it's addressing the broader implications like job displacement, economic work equality, and the potential for misuse or manipulations. Now, what? So these were the things which come under AI ethical AI usage. But what does this really mean? So ethical AI usage is about doing the right thing and asking, uh, just ask ourselves that just because we can do something AVI, should we do it? So if the answer, if you think this is yes, then we should go ahead because this is actually uh, being fair, being honest, and considerate of others in the applications, particularly related to AI. Where fairness, there are the four concerns like fairness, where AI should treat everyone equally, transparent, being open and when and how AI is used, accountability, taking responsibilities for actions done by AI, and respect, the user privacy, intellectual property, and dignity, and avoiding misrepresentation of AI generated content. Now, there are some ethical dilemmas in the real world. They are not theoretical, they are happening actually right now. The student's dilemma, for example, they are using AI to write essays. Is it dishonesty? Is using AI for ideas acceptable? Surveys show from Pew Research, APRM Bias Study, and Healthcare AI Ethics Report that 89% of college students have used AI for assignments in 2024, but only 22% disclosed AI usage to the instructors. So this is an alarming situation that students should also let us know that what they are doing with AI. Coming on to the job applications, the cover letters, I also receive few resumes from students who want to work with me or they want to do the internship. So they also generate these kinds of cover letters. But when you receive AI generated cover letter, uh, does this actually represent that they are not qualified? Should AI assistants be disclosed? Now, according to the various citations that I have given here, AI resume screening tools reject qualified candidates 30% more often if over 40% is generated. Now, gender bias detected in 67% of AI hiring tools tested. Another concern is the deepfake concern. The deepfake is AI generated fake content. Now, how to verify the authenticity? It is impacting our trust on the online media. Another dilemma is in the healthcare. Now, these scenarios, whatever I was asking, do they have simple yes or no answers? No, they don't have. They require us to think carefully about our intentions, the impact of our actions, and the broader implications and the effects on the society. The key is to approach each situation with three things: honesty, be truthful about the AI's role; transparency, disclose the AI whenever you are using it; and consideration, where you should think of others' perspectives as well. Now there are few real stories from India, so that now this is these I have taken from various sources, as I have mentioned in the footnote as well. Deepfake scams in India, 2024. Election misinformation, 2024. Another privacy concerns, AI in healthcare and education. Things are being done, but maybe few things are not going, or maybe few things are coming up, but we will solve it. And as the things are progressing forward, things will be much more better in the coming years. We are always hopeful for that. Next situation is bias. Bias is AI trained on a data which was historical or legacy data. Uh, it can impact the hiring decisions unknowingly, obviously. Not because it is malicious, just because it learned from the data which was flawed. So, in fact, as AIPRM 2024 said, that 83% of neuroimaging based AI models for psychiatric diagnosis have a high risk of bias. The bias can be of various types, like gender bias, as the name suggests, with associating or the bias based on genders; racial bias on certain ethnicities, or algorithms showing preference for specific racial groups; socio-economic bias; cultural bias; and ideological bias. So, to fight this, we need various teams which are building AI, varied training data, and as users, we should be aware that AI outputs aren't always neutral or fair. So, as AI PRM bias in AI statistics 2025-26 also said the same way. Coming to my profession as such is the academics. I've taken few things from India AI Portal 2024, Tamil Nadu AI Policy, and ISPP India. Uh, Academic integrity in the age of AI these days. Uh, the old way was that you research in the libraries, you rely on your personal notes and original writing. It was time consuming, but it ensured deep learning. In the internet era, easy access to online information still required synthesis and own words. Information was readily available, but creativity still required. In the AI era, it can generate full assignments. It redefines what genuine learning means. The path forward is balance AI as a learning tool, maintain academic integrity, and transparent and clear guidelines should be there. Some real scenarios from the Indian education can be the IIT challenge. So, should AI be tool for learning or considered cheating? So, students are using ChatGPT for coding assignments and project reports. Indian universities, Tamil Nadu's ethical AI policy includes education guidelines. So, some institutions are banning AI tools outright. Others are integrating AI literacy into curriculum. Uh, so these are the best practices that transparent disclosure of AI should be used, focus on understanding the over output, and teaching students to verify AI generated information. So whenever we create a content, we can use a disclosure that this document was created with the help of, say, maybe ChatGPT for drafting, for email. Translating or fixing the grammar or something like that. So all content was originally written by the owner, but it was reviewed, edited, and verified by the author through various tools. So if we include these kinds of disclosures that can give a good impression that we follow or we are following the proper ethics while using the AI tools. So we should be very transparent, as I have already said in the previous slides as well. We should always follow the guidelines and check disclosure, give credit, claim responsibility for our actions. So, what are the legal frameworks and compliance on this? There are various issues like data privacy, ethical AI, intellectual property, and regulatory compliance. So, these are the AI regulations. Now, India is developing AI governance frameworks which are focusing on responsible AI development, data protection, and data rights of citizens. India is taking progressive approach like Niti Aayog guidelines and starting of India AI mission. Unlike the framework of the European Union, India adopts flexible advisory-based approach balancing growth and ethics. So that's why India's AI market is projected to reach USD $17 billion according to Money Control 2024. Copyright and IP in AI. So these are the key considerations for AI content. AI generated content may not be copyrightable in some jurisdictions. Using AI to mimic someone's specific style is a infringement on their rights. Commercial use of AI generated content faces more restriction than the personal use. We should always review the terms of services for any AI tools that we utilize. Now the laws are changing. The new privacy laws are also coming up, so we should always stay informed, and that is very crucial to be stayed informed and updated. Now, various data protection and privacy laws are there in Europe. That is GDPR. In India, if we focus on our concern here, so DPDPA, which is focusing on consent-based data processing and gives the citizens right to access, correct, and erase data. So here, just a word of caution: never input confidential business information, PIN numbers, OTPs, password, or sensitive personal data into public AI tools. Uh, so assume anything whichever you are typing or inputting can be stored and used for training purposes. So always be very careful while sharing your personal info, especially with AI tools. Always read their privacy policies and use privacy focused AI tools for confidential data. Now, the next one is privacy and security related to AI. These are very important ones because these are the key areas to focus on when reviewing terms of services, data usage, and privacy. How AI services is using your prompts in their data to train and improve their models. Content ownership: who owns the content generated by AI? Prohibited use: generating harmful content, impersonating others, or using outputs for illegal or malicious activities. Privacy concerns: using AI to generate content without consent or
Mohit sir, are you there? Hello, Mohit sir.
That's it, sir.
Sir, wait, sir.
Hello.
Sir Mohit Tiwari, sir, are you available, sir?
Yes. Sorry for that problem. Actually, our whole internet just uh, broke down in our
Okay,
call
sir, no
actually.
issue.
So
No
I am
issue, sir.
connecting from my mobile internet. So sorry for that
Okay, sir,
delay.
continue.
So sorry, really sorry. So I'm just sharing
No.
my screen again. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So as I was saying that we should prepare ourselves for this job market changes. Uh, there are human advantages, which skills which AI can't obviously replicate include creativity, intelligence, the reasoning part, the leadership qualities, the strategic thinking, uh, and the connection between the humans and the bonds that we say. New jobs will also emerge, like AI trainers, like specialists, interface designers, AI UX developers, and many roles that we are not even aware of. And the continuous learning. So the key to surviving in this a little bit tough environment is to embrace the one goal that we should always learn lifelong, stay curious, adaptable, and willing to acquire the new skills throughout your career. These are the various skills that we should think of. There is just a comprehensive list, just a consolidated list. There can be many more. So AI literacy, critical thinking, creativity, intelligence, and so on. So we should follow these kinds of ethics, judgment, and these skills. These are the societal implications which AI can reshape, like democracy, information, wealth, inequality, privacy, surveillance, human connection. And these are the how we can govern AI. So this is one of the important questions that we face. So government role is obviously there. Industry responsibility is testing for the bias, ensuring safety, and being transparent about the capabilities and limitations. Civil society's voice, public input like citizen groups, advocacy groups, and the communities must have a voice in the AI governance. Academic research on AI safety, ethics, societal impact, policies, and development. Supporting this research is very essential for informed decision making. Uh, and in the last, individual responsibility is the must. Each of us should play a very vital role through how we use AI, what we demand from AI, and how we vote on the AI related policies as well. So these are the questions, and this is our role in shaping the AI future. We should be, as I'm stressing from the various previous slides, that we should be a very informed user, vote with our usage, and speak up about this, support the beneficial AI part, stay curious and skeptical, and teach others what we are learning through AI, which will actually help other peoples to use AI in a much more better part. So let's have a action plan of some sorts. Like this week, we can review some privacy setting. This quarter, we can develop one skill. Ongoing practical training with all the AI outputs. Be transparent about AI usage. This month, we can learn a prompt engineering basic. Uh, so this way, we can uh, use responsible AI and use AI in much more into our favors. Before ending this session, just remember these principles. AI is a tool, not the replacements. Transparency is very essential. Protect privacy of others. Verify everything. Never trust AI outputs blindly. Consider impact. Always think how AI can use, affect others, society, and the environment. Stay informed and updated. AI is evolving rapidly, so we must always be learning continuously. Advocacy for the good and best causes. We should always support ethical AI development, fair regulations, and equal access, and maintain humanity. Uh, in an automated world, preserve what makes us human: empathy, creativity, ethics, and the human bond and genuine connection between the humans. These are the few resources you can use for continued learning. You can follow these organizations: AI Now, Montreal AI Ethics, EFF, Partnership on AI, and AI Ethics Lab. These are the various books, podcasts, website, newsletters, online courses, and the resource. There is a dearth of, there is so many online resources available where we can keep on our learning continuously. So before taking or ending the session, I would just like to say that we should be compassionate, be engaged, be optimistic, be thoughtful, be critical, and be transparent, and embrace the future because it is bound to come, and we should embrace it very wisely and very intelligently. So, in the last, thank you all for your wonderful attention and uh, taking this journey with me through this ethical, eagle, and responsible use of generative AI and LLMs. Uh, AI is evolving, and so must our understanding should also evolve with it. We should always stay curious, stay informed, stay updated, and stay uh, committed to the ethical practices. So I encourage all of you to share what you have learned today with us to all your colleagues, friends, and family. The more people who understand these kinds of principles, the better equipped we all will be. So together we can all build a future of India in particular where AI enhances human development along with values to our respect, rights, and dignity. One quote from Edgar is: the question of whether machines can think is about as relevant as the question of whether submarines can swim. So, with these words, I would like to now close this session. And as educators and professionals, our responsibility extends beyond usage. We shape norms. AI will amplify whatever values we embed into it, and let us ensure those values are ethical, inclusive, and human centered. So, thank you very much, and feel free to reach out on LinkedIn any collaboration opportunities or to continue the conversation about ethical AI usage and cybersecurity. So this is Mohit Tiwari once again. Uh, thank you all for this wonderful session. Yeah.
Thank you, Mohit sir. I would like to say my sincere thanks to Mohit Tiwari sir for providing the key insights regarding the ethical, legal, and responsible uses of generative AI and LLMs in our activity, day-to-day activities, and how we need to be get accustomed with these sort of practices in our programs or research activities which we are going to do as part of our research or educational perspectives or from the industry point of view. Thanks once again. Now we'll move on to the next agenda in our FDP session. Now I would like to introduce Ms. Tripti Tiwari for the final session of this FDP program. Here is a quick bio regarding the speaker. Ms. Tripti Tiwari, an accomplished academic professional and innovation leader with strong experience in management education, entrepreneurship development, and institutional incubation. She is currently associated with Bharati Vidyapit Institute of Management and Research, New Delhi, and where she actively contributes to teaching, mentoring, and building innovation-driven ecosystems. Ms. Tiwari plays a key role in fostering student entrepreneurship, startup mentoring, and industry academic collaboration through structured incubation initiatives. Her areas of interest include innovation management, entrepreneurship development, design thinking, and emerging applications of technology in management education. Once again, I'm welcoming ma'am for this final session and for the time, valuable time for this particular session. Now I'm handing over this forum to the speaker for continuation.
Sir, she will be joining from my account only. As I told you, there is some problem in the institution regarding the internet. Yeah.
No
Okay,
worries,
sir.
sir.
No issue.
Okay. All right.
So good afternoon. I'm Tripti Tiwari. I'm audible here.
Yes, ma'am. You continue.
Just give me a moment. I'll just share my screen. Is the slide visible? Can you please confirm?
Ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. It is
thank you so
visible.
much. So, all right, thank you. So, apologies for the delay, and once again, good afternoon, everyone. It is truly my pleasure to be a part of this FD, especially at such a meaningful point, the final day of our 1 week journey on generative AI and LLMs. Before I started the session, this is specifically important because so far we have already explored a lot of things. We have already gone deeper. The LLMs, the architecture, and everything behind the tool. We have already covered that. And just because we can use AI, does it mean that we should use it in every situation? So we are going to try to answer these questions. And today we have been trying to find out what are the different ethical, legal, and responsible usage of generative AI and NLM. And I personally consider this as the safety layer of the entire FDP. So this becomes a perfect bridge to the final session, which is now. Um, Before I start with the session, just to clear the mindset, we are here not to fear the AI. We are here to use AI wisely in a way that protects learners, protects institutions, and protect our professional identity. So good afternoon once again, everyone. I am Tripti Tiwari, and I will be talking about innovation, entrepreneurship, and the future of work with generative AI. Okay. So, why exactly is it so important that we should actually talk about Gen AI, especially in context of entrepreneurship? So, this is not going to be a technical session about AI or coding. It is about finding the opportunity that how AI is becoming a tool that helps us to think, work, create, and build businesses, especially in India. So if we go by numbers, especially in case of India, how exactly AI is turning into a revolution, let's take a minute to understand what is happening in India with the help of numbers. So India's Gen AI market size was in 2024 around 1.30 billion, and it was projected to reach 5.40 billion by 2033. 40% of IT and gig workforce already uses AI tools. AI startup funding surged to $780.5 million in 2024. 77% startups are investing in AI technologies, and this is not future, this is current reality. So the question is whether AI will come? No, that is not the question. It has already come. The question is, will you use it or be replaced by someone who does? So let's understand generative AI. Although we have already covered a lot about what exactly Gen AI is, so I'll be very brief initially so that we can actually talk more about how exactly it is impacting entrepreneurship. So I believe everybody has at least used ChatGPT, Gemini, or one or the other way in which we are seeing generative AI changing our lives. So, when you talk about it, um, simple work is imagine a super intern who has read everything, has learned everything, and is available 24 by 7. They draft emails, presentations, do their research, brainstorm ideas for business, write codes, translate instantly. But there is one difference you are still the boss. So if your instructions are unclear, results will be unclear too. Few popular tools. There are specifically four tools that all of us should know. ChatGPT, most of us must be using for writing, brainstorming, and explaining. Google Gemini, which we usually use for strong integration with Google Documents ecosystem. Microsoft Copilot for increasing the office productivity. Dell E Midjourney, it is majorly used for image creation. Now, these tools reduce time from hours to minutes. How are they different? So, when you talk about this, as far as traditional software, which is a button click based, fixed steps and fixed output, generative AI is conversational. It understands context and produces creative responses. Traditional tools do what they're told, whereas Gen AI tries to do what you meant. So when you talk about specifically in case of India, there is lot which is being changing. We will be now moving towards few of the examples. We take a lot of examples to understand how AI is changing work right now in India. So when you talk about content creation, I've taken an example of Priya, who is a marketing manager in Mumbai, and earlier her days were full for content. Now she is using Gen AI for brainstorming campaign ideas, for writing posts in English or Hindi, generate graphic 8 hours, which is now becoming 2 hours. Here, AI does not just reduce effort; it is also increasing output and iteration quality. So, when you talk about customer service, here I'm taking the example of a Delhi e-commerce firm which has deployed AI chatbot in 12 Indian languages. It is handling queries instantly, transferring complex cases to humans smoothly, and the result is 40% rise in satisfaction. Response time is down from hours to seconds. It is handling 5 times queries much faster with the same team. So this means what we come to know is AI is now equivalent to efficiency and multilingual scaling. Talking about education, so education is also now becoming personalized. Earlier, as a teacher, one teacher used to use take 50 students, and the same lesson was given to each and every student. Now, with AI tutor, which is able to quickly adapt. If I take example, one more example that I've taken here of Rajesh, who has been able to improve from 45% to 78% only after 3 months, and the impact was, or the change here was that with the help of AI, the tool has been able to understand the needs of this student better, has been able to deliver things better, and now the student is also getting better inputs. As far as healthcare innovation is concerned, um, now, taking the example of rural Karnataka clinics, here AI assists doctors with diagnosis suggestions. It is not replacing the doctor, but it is augmenting decision making. It is catching up the patterns. At the end, it is actually although the final responsibility is with the human, but the overall performance has become better. If I talk about freelancing, freelancing has also been booming. Again, I'm taking few more examples. I have, in this case, for freelancing, to understand this better, I've taken example of Ramesh, who is from Pune and he has been into freelancing business, and he has been able to improve the writing speed, better grammar, international client handling has been made better using AI. That actually resulted in his income becoming triple within 6 months' time, which is such a short period. But then, as you can see, uh, his efficiency has improved. He's still doing the same work. His clients are happy. And global competitiveness, even to non elite locations, like in this case, I've taken Pune, which is tier 3 city, AI has been able to give them competitive advantages. Talking about agriculture, which is also being touched with AI, the usage of AI. Why I'm taking these examples is because when you talk about entrepreneurs, we find that these days, based on the findings, the gaps that we identify, entrepreneurs usually come up with various different innovative ideas and different scalable business. Lot has been done in the case of agriculture as well. Now, apps are becoming very popular in every walk of life, and at the same time, in case of agriculture as well, It has been able to detect crop diseases just by looking at the photos. It is being able to recommend planting times, fertilizers. In case of Punjab specifically, just through voice mode. So even if the farmers are not educated, they don't know how to use difficult softwares, they are also able to increase their yield. Overall yield has been able to get increased by 20 to 30%. This means AI is for Bharat, and it is not just for the urban India, but for the entire country, for different, let's say, industry. Coming to the startup ecosystem now, I will be focusing more on how exactly it has impacted entrepreneurship and the startup ecosystem. So far, I was just talking with the help of few examples how we can see significant changes in India since AI has been integrated. So, a few innovation stories of Indian startups where we can actually find AI. So, here India has actually 300 plus AI startups, which has funding lot of growth here. And AI is not only used; it is actually being built in India. So when it comes to India, Spot Draft, it is automating contract workflows. It is cutting review time by 70%, and small businesses are also able to now access legal sophistication, which means things are becoming much easier. Uh, if you talk about one of the software which is Sarvam AI is building language first AI for India. So it is a Bangalore based startup which is able to understand that yes, looking at the diversified nature of our country and the various different languages that we have, the different dialects that we can find here in India. With the help of AI, partnering with Google, we have been able to, this company has been able to create LLM model, not just to understand the Indian languages, but also to translate them. Now, most global models are English and specifically focusing on the Indic language understanding. So it is a very big step, and this is actually an example of sovereign AI and linguistic inclusion. Because when you talk about global AI models, we have been seeing that although the Indian brains are really bright, they are capable of creating a lot of various different platforms which are based on AI. But for us, specifically for Indian people, for Indian entrepreneurs, and the work culture that we had nothing much that was here. So we believe with Sarvam AI, we will be able to find lot of benefit in days to come. Coming to Krutrim, so India's first AI unicorn, which is Krutrim, it was founded by the founder of Ola. Now, when you talk about Krutrim, it is specifically based on the Indian context and understanding of Indian languages. It symbolizes India's ambition not just to consume AI, but actually to create it. So, what we understand is that when AI understands our language and our context, we have we value the multiplies. Also, I'm taking another example of Core.ai. So Core.ai is from Hyderabad, which is serving 400 plus global enterprises. This is an Indian enterprise grade AI global. What we understand is that AI is something which is giving us various different global opportunity. So when kind of platform is made available, um, AI is also able to create a global export opportunity for most of the companies which are here in India. Moving ahead, if I talk about fashion industry, your style AI. This is a Mumbai-based startup which is revolutionizing in fashion designing, specifically for small Indian designers and boutiques. Once again, this is using generative AI to create clothing designs, and it is based on descriptions and trend analysis. So you are able to actually understand what exactly is the need and accordingly design based on the traditional methods which we have been following, and now worldwide it has been now recognized. So some work which used to be done in days, we are able to do it in seconds. Talking about education, Shiksha AI, which is giving personalized learning for everyone. This is once again a Hyderabad-based edtech startup, which is also using AI, especially to create personalized learning for students from class 6 to 12th. It is able to access the student's strength and weaknesses and accordingly generates custom lessons, practice problems, and explanations. So at the end, what we can find is as AI tutor um, is more patient than a human, we have better ability to cater to the needs of the students 24/7. As far as entertainment industry goes, we can find a lot of YouTube creators growing professional with the help of AI and this tool because it is giving quality content. Podcast, the entire production process is much more simplified. All thanks to the AI tools, which is automatically editing these podcasts and removing all the filler words. Social media is also becoming easy for people to master. Writing engaging captions in multiple languages and predicting the best time to post, that is also been taken care by these tools. Uh, Enterprise AI leader. These are those companies which are actually becoming the leaders as far as usage and employment or deployment of AI is concerned. So, to name a few, TCS, Infosys, and Wipro, they are the India's IT giants which are actually leading enterprise based AI tasks. So, as the number suggests, these are not just service providers, these are AI transformation partners which are helping companies worldwide to reimagine their entire process with the help of AI. So, now if we talk about entrepreneurship in the era of AI, now the most powerful part is entrepreneurship because AI is actually helping all these entrepreneurs. It is reducing barriers for them. Earlier, we needed a team. Um, Now, one person and AI can actually work like an agency. So, few more examples that I've taken here. Earlier, the same work which was done 10 to 12, 20 lakhs of rupees was required just to get started. But now, just with 10,000 rupees, we can actually start. That is one of the reason why there are so many solo entrepreneurs which are now rising as far as numbers are concerned. If I take the example of Ananya's agency, Ananya coming from Jaipur, she started her venture from just rupees 15,000 and she used all AI based tools for creating website, logos, content creation, scheduling, editing, everything. And 18 lakh rupees revenue in the first year was earned by her. So at the end, what we saw is yeah, domain knowledge and with the help of AI, we are able to better run business these days. Talking more about few of the other ideas. So I've taken journey of Rajesh Kumar, who is Chennai-based, a digital marketer. Priya Sharma, which I talked about earlier. What we understand is that these are those practical businesses where content writing, social media management, illustration, and educational content is now becoming easier to create and run businesses. All you need is not just technical skills, uh, just know how to use these AI tools, and with the help of the right kind of person who knows how to use it, understanding the client, which requires human, which wherein quality control, editing, and managing business becomes easier for these people. So like I said, businesses, you if you have a great idea, you can easily start business these days because AI is producing the drafts and humans are actually producing the excellence. So, like I said, now the investment required is much lesser. Uh, there are certain common fears, though. There are specifically three fears which are not technical, specifically job loss, market saturation, um, and not just the knowledge of technology. It's not only about whether you know the technology or not. So, if you can use WhatsApp, you can actually use AI. It is a tool. It is actually not a replacement. We must understand this. We are not here to replace human being. Most small businesses are still not using AI, and still, as we can see, they are running, and there is a huge market altogether, which is right in front of us. As far as future is concerned, what exactly is there in front of us? What kind of future work and skills are needed? So, when you talk about how exactly AI is going to transform things, all we need to understand is that Niti Aayog is now projecting 4 million new AI enabled jobs by the year 2031. But for that, we need to prepare. Jobs will transform, yes, of course, but they will actually not disappear. So there are n number of jobs which will be there, like prompt engineers, AI content creators, AI training specialists, AI strategy consultants. So all I'm saying is, when you talk about AI, just a helpful tool. Um, so human skills are becoming more valuable. Emotional intelligence is increasing, and strategy, ethics, and communication, that is something which is becoming. So, like I said earlier, also we have more and more solo entrepreneurs which are now becoming more visible, specifically because now people don't have to worry about finding more of finances and getting started. All you need is just a good idea, basic understanding of how to use these tools, and then we'll be done. So, this is actually giving a lot of flexibility to people because, as we all know, we are able to work from anywhere, even give such kind of sessions like we are doing now from anywhere. And we are actually able to keep ourselves prepared for any kind of global competition, because learning and preparing ourselves for the future is becoming easier. And this actually leads to a better work life balance. um, the education system transformation, I've already discussed that how AI is helping to tutor the student better, learn at the pace of the kid, and at the same time try to find out whatever their capabilities in a much more better way. Specifically in case of the villages, it is a very helpful tool, because there the quality teachers are very scarce, and AI plays a very important role there. So if I talk about the action plan, so how should we prepare ourselves? uh, as I'm quickly moving towards that part wherein we actually need to understand how best we can prepare for the future. So uh, what we can do is we can start with creating our own accounts if we haven't started using softwares like ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot. We can start with understanding the basic prompting, which is now becoming very important, because even if you have these tools, if you don't know how to ask the right kind of questions, you will not be getting the right answers. And also, we need to try and implement it in day-to-day tasks. So we should try to pick any one task, whatever work we are doing, whatever studies we are into, and try to use assistance so that we get used to these tools. As far as the skills are concerned, um, there are daily 30 minutes routine should be focusing on specifically working towards increasing our efficiency, focusing on various different aspects like the content creation, exploring the different kind of visual tools, trying to combine our own skills with the AI tools. we should also try to identify specific niche, that is what is that particular area where we can actually use our own skill set in order to provide maybe a gap filling ability should be identified so that we can do whatever we do the best. um, we must try and focus more on the market. If as an entrepreneur, it is important that we should understand what exactly is the need of the market, so that accordingly we can use AI with the right kind of prompting, with the right kind of queries. The tool can actually help us, guide us in the right way, and we should be the first one to get the advantage as far as becoming the entrepreneur and providing the right kind of support is concerned. um, Now there are n number of tools which are there. So free learning platforms are available, like we can always go on YouTube channels where we can find AI basic videos, how to use them in Hindi, or in other languages as well. We have Google AI Assistants, which is also a course free of cost, and Microsoft Learn AI modules are also available. We don't have to pay anything for that. Even Coursera's Introduction to AI, which is for learning, it is absolutely for free. We should try and find such kind of courses wherein we can actually understand what exactly is needed, how should we go ahead. And if I talk about various different courses, like for example, there is this um, uh, chat gpt free tool, or Google Gemini tool. So these are or perplexity for specifically for research, Canva for identifying specific kind of features. So what I'm trying to say is we have n number of options that are available. If we are connected with the right AI community, which consists of such AI enthusiasts like you and I, whether it is on Facebook or WhatsApp, we will be able to learn and grow better. Uh, there are certain common mistakes which each and every one of us should try to avoid. Specifically, taking AI as something which is magical. It is not going to edit your output, because then only the right output will come out. Do that because we need to identify any one particular tool, become excellent in that, and then once you are really good with it, we should move ahead with. So we should not be jack of all trades and master of none, because in case of entrepreneurship, that means a lot of money which can go waste. So we should not do that, and at the same time we should not ignore ethics. We need to be ethical. We need to ensure that whatever we are doing, it is actually not to destroy anybody's reputation. It should just for enhancing the overall quality of the work that we want to provide. So our emphasis should be more on the work that we are showing. Do not input confidential information into public AI platform is something which should always be taken care of. We should not plagiarize, and try to remain as transparent as possible. So at the end, when you look at any kind of AI revolution, uh, for entrepreneurs also, it is just a beginning. So what we can expect is, as far as India is concerned, so there are n number of trends that you can identify. So AI, AI is becoming more common in every smart, you can find it so as common as using any mobile phone these days. AI is also becoming very popular and very common. Mostly Indian regional languages AI the AI support. AI is also becoming dominant tier two cities. It is not just cities. As well as AI solutions is something which is being sought out. At more and more AI to find more of solutions coming up for identifying the right region or trying to type of AI on identifying the on their own data, understand legal AI system, and expected that this is much more seamlessly. So we have been hearing a lot about IoT and its integration, smart cities, specifically in India, implementing AI for traffic, for utilities and public services. We will be able to see a lot of growth there. Manufacturing and logistics will also get AI power. This is what is projected based on the various different data which we can find from the ministries, various different ministries where they are promoting these the usage of this technology. 2028 and beyond, what we can find is AI is going to become more and more invisible. Why invisible? Because AI is now becoming a very important part of our daily life in most of the cases, if you look in the metro cities. But in days to come, in years to come, we will find that it is actually something which has become a part and parcel of our day-to-day life. So just like we have internet now, we will also be able to see AI becoming very popularly used. The focus is going to shift in what we create and what we achieve, and not just on the tools that we use now. So I would like to come to an end, trying to understand, make you understand that in India there are n number of opportunities. Specifically, if I talk about AI, which is going to help us create India as a service hub, because there are n number of massive opportunities. Um, the biggest advantage being the biggest population or very large population which is able to speak in English, and also being in India, we find very strong technical education foundation also. In since the primary school, we start teaching the kids about the basics of computer. Also, cost effective skilled workforce is freely available. The time zone coverage for global clients is also available here. And experience in service delivery and quality is also becoming better day by day. So, this trend is actually accelerating as more businesses worldwide are looking forward to implement AI. We are also able to we have our own specific unique challenges which help us find unique opportunities as well, because like I said, the language diversity, agricultural challenges which are leading to AI farming solutions, healthcare access, educational gaps and infrastructural issues, they are all being identified, and startups are coming up to solve these problems and create billion-dollar businesses. So as we see that the future is all about AI, it is about how we embrace this change. We should not be scared. At the end, there are few of the sources. If you want, you can just go ahead and read more about AI. The previous speakers have also talked a lot about it. And all I would like to say is thank you so much. Just remember that you do not need a technical expert. You only need curiosity and consistency. The best time to start was yesterday. Second best is today. So with this is my contact information. I would love to stay connected with you. Once again, I am Tripti Tiwari. I am a faculty at Bharati Vidyapeeth Institute of Management and Research, New Delhi. I teach usually, and I am actively involved in incubation, entrepreneurship, and various different application of technology in management education. um, so that's all for me. And in case you have any questions, I'm free to answer them. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for your session, your thoughts regarding the innovation process and everything. And now we are concluding from this
Thank you.
particular thing. We are concluding the 5 days FDP session overall for all the sessions. Now I'm handing over to Pradeep Kumar Mahapatro for initiating the closing ceremony and vote of thanks procedure. Pradeep sir, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Before I proceed to validatory session, now it's my privilege to invite the convener of today's FDP, Dr. MBV Chandrasekhar Garu, to address the gathering. Summary of
Thank you, Pradeep Kumar Mahapatra Garu. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you are audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Respected dignitaries, resource persons, colleagues, and my dear participants, good evening to one and all. Today marks the successful conclusion of the 5-day faculty development program on generative AI and large language models for teaching, research, and industry organized by the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, ITM Technically, in collaboration with AMIEE. Over the past 5 days, the FTP has served as a valuable platform for learning, interaction, and professional enrichment. The program was thoughtfully designed to bridge the gap between the theoretical foundations and emerging trends in the domain of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Throughout these 5 days, participants were exposed to a well-structured blend of technical sessions and practical insights delivered by the distinguished persons from academia and industry. The participants gain clarity on recent advancements and research directions, understand the real-world applications and industry expectations, enhance teaching, research, and technical competencies, engage in meaningful discussions and knowledge exchange. This faculty development program witnessed active participation and enthusiastic involvement from faculty members, researchers, and professionals, making the sessions highly interactive and impactful. The feedback received clearly reflects that the program has contributed significantly upgrading the skills, strengthening the concepts, and inspiring the future research and innovation. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to our visionary director, Professor V.V. Nageswara Garu, and our principal, Dr. A.S. Srinivasarao Garu, and program chair, Dr. Amir Junaid Ahmad Garu, for their constant support. I thank all the resource persons for sharing a valuable knowledge and experience. I thank the organizing committee and coordinator, especially the convener, Sri A. Dasratha Garu, for their meticulous planning and execution. And most importantly, I thank all the participants for their active engagement throughout the program. With this, I conclude the 5-day faculty development program on a successful note, hoping that the knowledge gained here will be effectively translated into teaching excellence, research output, and professional growth. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you,
Pradeep
sir, for
Garu,
the
over to you.
insightful summary. Now, we are honored to invite our respected director, sir, Professor V.V. Nageswara Garu, to address the gathering.
Good evening. I'm happy to be here the valedictory session of the 5-day FDP on generative AI and large learning modules on teaching, learning, industry, and research. And I think these 5 days will be a great opportunity for the participants to learn something from the eminent resource persons And nowadays, you know very well, everything is belongs to AI and generative AI, and our efforts are continuous to give the best inputs to the required faculty members. Thereby, it goes to the students also on the latest developments in the artificial intelligence and its application in teaching, industry, and research. And I congratulate the convener Dasrida and the head of the Department of Computer Science with Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning, Dr. MBB Chandrasekhar, and also all the his team. And I thank to all the resource persons who has contributed the maximum by giving their inputs in the related fields of generative AI to the participants. And once again, I wish all the best to all the participants, and I congratulate the team of the 5-day FDP on generative AI and large language modules on teaching, learning, industry, and research. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your motivating address. Now I request our esteemed principal, Dr. A.S. Srinivas Rao garu, to address the audience.
Good evening, everyone. Respected dignitaries, as well as the other faculty members and participants. Good evening, everyone. I am delighted to give you my note on this FDP as in the valedictory session. First, I congratulate the Department of CSM for successful conducting and coordinating this FDP, 1 week FDP, with the help of the this EMI EE society. So I participated in some of the sessions. So and I think all the sessions may be helpful for the faculty members for their increasing their teaching and learning capability as well as the research capability. And this FDP, everyone knows that present generative AI and their respective tools are very, very important for the faculty members as well as the researchers to enhance their skills. And so I thankful to all the resource persons was speakers as well as resource persons who has delivered the lecture sessions during this 1 week, and as well as this program chair Dr. Amir Junaida Ahmad, as well as the EMI Tribly Society for their help to for the arranging the speakers. I hope that this 1 week program was successfully completed, and this tempo will be continued towards the learning of the faculty members. Thank you one and all for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable guidance. We now move to the most awaited part of the program. I feel honored to invite our chief guest, Dr. Amir Junaid Ahmed, to deliver the valedictory address.
Respected Chairman, patrons, Principal, Dean, Head of the Departments, distinguished resource persons, dedicated coordinators, faculty participants, and my dear colleagues, very good afternoon to one and all. It gives me a deep sense of honor to be present here today as a chief guest on this concluding day of highly successful, I'll say, 1 week faculty development program on the topic generative AI and large language models for teaching, research, and industry. At the outset, I'd like to congratulate Aditya Institute of Technology and Management, and especially the Department of CSC AIML for conceptualizing and executing this FDP with such clarity, relevance, and academic depth. Theme, this generative AI and large language models for teaching, research, and industry. The theme chosen is not only contemporary, but I'll say it is also critical for the future of higher education, research, as well as industry integration.
over the past 5 days, this FDP has truly lived up to its objectives. It was not just a series of lectures, but an experience that empowered faculty members and all participants to understand, adopt, and responsibly integrate generative AI and large language model tools into teaching, research, and professional workflows. I would like to place on record my sincere appreciation for all our esteemed resource person who delivered outstanding sessions in a very short duration, yet with a remarkable impact. The first session started with a session from Dr. Professor Rita Rani. She is associate professor in the University of Delhi, and she set up the tone for this very successful 5 day, 1 week FDP. She discussed about the valuable interdisciplinary insights into AI applications. It was followed by Dr. Nandini. Then we had great sessions from Dr. Lokender Singh Umrao. He explained AI concepts from the strong computer science perspective. Then we had a session from Dr. Saran Kumar, Professor Anita Indu. We have a very good session yesterday. Dr. Korapati from NIT Warangal, he provided a unique perspective by connecting AI with biotechnology and research innovations. We also had session from Dr. Kavita. Today we had two great sessions. Professor Mohit Tiwari and Professor Tripti Tiwari. They all discuss about how to apply AI tools into teaching and productivity. So each session, Dr. Anubhav Kumar Pandey from Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering also bridged AI concepts with electrical and electronics engineering. So each session had added a unique dimension, and together they created a holistic learning ecosystem for all participants. I must also commend the convener, co-convener, coordinators, and the entire organizing team and the technical team who is working day in and day out for last 5 days, managing everything in the back for their meticulous planning and coordination, academic commitment. Conducting such a focused FDP, we have been conducting FDPs, I think every month we conduct 1 or 2 FDP. And in online mode, with a strong engagement itself reflects institutional excellence. As a secretary of the AMI Association, I would like to briefly share that AMI works with the vision of bridging academia, industry, and emerging technologies through FDPs, workshops, international national conferences. We also have students chapter, industry collaboration. We aim to empower educators and learners to stay future ready. This FDP also is a perfect example of how collaborative academic efforts can create real impact. Dear participants, I encourage you to take forward what we all have learned from here, experiment with the tools, integrate them into classroom, enhance our research productivity, and most importantly, we all have to use them ethically and responsibly. AI should augment human intelligence and not replace academic integrity. In conclusion, I once again congratulate Aditya Institute of Technology and Management and the Department of Computer Science for organizing a very meaningful program, and thank all resource persons and participants for making it a grand success. Every session, from the session 1, we had more than 200 participants in each day. So I'm confident that this FDP will have a lasting influence on teaching practices, research quality, and industry alignment. I wish the institution and all participants continued success and look forward to many more such impactful academic collaborations in future as well. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights and experiences with us. Now it's a feedback from participants. They can express their feedback on this online platform. Now I request the participants, anybody have anything to tell?
Yes, sir. Myself, Dr. Swarupa from Department of Data Science. Actually, I want to share a valuable feedback to the entire team of CSM here. The 5-day FDP on generative AI and LLM was really, to say, highly informative, and the way you are organized also really excellent. So these sessions, I hope so, really provided a strong balance between theory to hands-on. And I want to specify one thing, like the concept like LLM applications, AI tools, and some kind of prompt engineering concepts were really explained in clarity direction. And the program actually enhanced our understanding. Not only that, even using that AI for entire item, I feel so in the directions of teaching, research, as well as innovation practices, really great way. And overall, it was a valuable and impactful learning experiences for the entire ITEM faculty. And still, I just wanted to congratulate all the entire CSM team, head of the department, and the respective coordinators for organizing such a wonderful FTP to the entire ITEM. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, madam. Anybody else to give their feedback?
Very good evening. Very good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Prasanna Lakshmi, Dean Admin from ITEM College. So for the last 5 days, FDP on generative AI, it was very enthusiastic and overwhelming. The most importantly, the college, ITEM college, each and every department very competitively organizing FDPs on AI tools, which is the currently that is the in thing and most wanted in the academics and the research for the faculties. So even from the starting basics to entrepreneurship, so these are the tools, how they are helpful. This is mind-blowing sessions, and I want to just congratulate the department heads, and most importantly, our director sir, principal sir, and coordinators and associative members. And I am looking forward to just hopefully arrange some more FDP sessions and offline mode. Hopefully, even we will be competitive in the market by arranging AI tools, so that even the other colleges will look at ITEM college, because we are situated in the very corner of southern India. So anyways, so thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now it's time to for certificate release. And now I request my team to release the certificate release video. Thank you. Thank you, team CSM.
Thank you, all participants. Thank you for your
on behalf of
patience to
CSM
listen all the
department,
sessions very carefully. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Amir sir.
On behalf of CSM department, I, Pradeep Mahapatra, coordinator of this FDP, To this end of the validatory function of the FDP, once again, we thankful to our chief guest, Dr. Amir Junaid Ahmed, Director Sir, Professor V.V. Nageswar Rao Garu, Principal Sir, Dr. A.S. Srinivas Rao Garu, and the Convener, Dr. M.B.V. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, resource person, organizers, and participants for making this FDP a grand success. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Mr. A. Dasrath Garu for graciously sparing his valuable time and for his meaningful contribution towards the successful of the faculty development program. Thank you for all your presence and cooperation. Have a great day. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.